stocks have enjoyed an impressive rally in 2023, and you can thank a combination of cooling inflation, fading recession fears, and hype over artificial intelligence. But according to John Hussman, don't bet on the cheer lasting long. And here are a few quotes from a recent Hussman note regarding his pessimism. And the first quote: "The present combination of historically rich valuations, unfavorable internals, and extreme overextension places our market return risk estimates, near-term, intermediate, full cycle, and even 10 to 12 year, at the most negative extremes we define." His second quote: "At present, the valuation extremes we observe imply that a negative 64% loss in the S&P 500 would be required to restore run-of-the-mill long-term prospective returns." And the last quote: "Yes, this is a bubble in my view. Yes, I believe it will end in tears." So while the market continues to take care of the upside, let me show you what I've been looking at. And this is by no means a guarantee, but it's something we all should keep in mind so that we are prepared when the time comes, if it comes. And so now we're taking a look at a 20-year monthly chart on the Fidelity Nasdaq Composite Index ETF, and the symbol in the upper left, as you can see, is ONEQ. And this serves as a pretty good proxy for the Nasdaq, so that's why we're using it. And the Nasdaq right now seems to be the most evolved of all of the major indices, and so again, that's why we're taking a look at this. Here, definitely we had the top at that point. We came on down here, a very scary decline, but a bottoming and basing, a U-shape, and the move on up. And we're here at 56.17. What I'm looking at is what's going to happen when we get up to this level here. A very large double top, a potential double top that could provide problems for the market when we get there. So we're looking at this well in advance, but just be prepared. Now, we've talked about a double top before a few times, back here in late 2018 into early 2019. We also took a look here in early 2020. Of course, that was a deep dive down to this point, but the recovery was so sharp that it wasn't too much of a concern because we blew right through that and continued on up. Back here, though, in 2018, 2019, it did take a while before the market finally gained enough steam to roll on ahead well above this previous top. So I don't know if we have enough steam to move us up through this. We'll have to wait and see, because this could take another month or more. So let's go take a look at the oscillators. Unfortunately, the oscillators don't show you a lot. They don't tend to show double tops very well. But let's again take a look at the 2018. This was that first top here, and then the fast line went down below the slow line there in red, and we bottomed and based, and you could see that it took a while before the market gained enough momentum to head on up, and it finally did. Of course, we ran into the 2020 coronavirus decline, but of course we hit that bottom there, and it was a sharp move all the way up. So once again, this really is the only example we have, is 2018 to 2019, and it's very different from the current time frame. We have a nice bottoming and basing. We do have the fast line that has already come through the slow line, and we're now above zero, so we're gaining some strength. So what do we look at? Well, let's look for the histogram. The histogram, if we do hit a double top, I would be looking for the histogram to top out and roll over somewhere above here. I think somewhat coincident with that level there. Moving down into the price rate of change, not going to show you much. Neither is the RSI. Perhaps the RSI will continue on here. We do have a slight downward trend moving through like that, so it's possible that the RSI could run into this downward trend. We'll look for that. But once we get into stochastics and then of course the Williams, I don't think they're going to be any help. Back up here to the price chart, one last look at that. So you're simply going to be looking primarily at the price chart to see what's going to happen and if there's any resistance on the upside once we do get to this level, somewhat coincident to the previous high. So be aware, because the risk is all yours. ChewDog out.